Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a very special episode of today's vlog. So anyway, today is February 6th, 2018. Alright, the day after Black Monday or whatever. Okay, so today's gonna be a little bit of an easier episode for me. Let's just say that someone else is gonna do the work for me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jim Cramer. You know, the guy from Mad Money. If you're not, you will be within a few seconds. Well, yesterday, you know, he came out with a few choice words about what's going on. And then I tune in today. The markets are reversed, or at least on their way, you know, back to, you know, normal. And he had another few choice words. And I just thought all this was very interesting. There's a lot of people talking, a lot of talking heads in this space, you know, and talking about the fake news worlds, you know, the media. You know, I'm trying to talk about this, and I just found it hilarious. I find the whole fucking thing like, wow. So without further ado, I'm just gonna show you what he said yesterday afternoon, and then I'm gonna show you again what he said this morning, and well, I'll leave it there and we'll go from there. All right, guys. And I'll be color commentary, alright? So let me see if we can make this a little funny. Alright, so without further ado, let's watch a stock market.
It feels like a Pats crash. You know, like a flash crash? It's a Pats crash. Patriots. Patriots.
We got that. We got that.
I mean, honestly. I mean, it's like the last minute. They crashed. I mean, there was like a, you know, Hail Mary, Gronky dropped it, and you lose 1,600 points, 600 points. Now, let me understand. The last 600 points are about as phony as they come.
You're a phony.
I mean, even if you wanted to try to buy something, you wouldn't be able to. You could put a bid in. Now, if we hit that level again, I think people are going to say, wait a second, down 4 or 5%, let's start looking. I've been listening to the guests. There's a lot of stuff that has actually gotten interesting that wasn't interesting on Thursday. Markets do get cheaper as they go down. There are issues, obviously, but, you know, we talk endlessly about how the 10-year, the interest rates went up. Well, can we look at them for a second? They're going down. We talk constantly about how the market's overvalued. It may have been overvalued on Wednesday, but there's things now that are not overvalued. We have a situation like Wells Fargo that's so powerful, it can pull every bank stock down. And by the way, it is amazing that the Federal Reserve basically woke up and said, hey, you know, the largest domestic bank? Boom, let's just cut their earnings. Let's just take their earnings, not just the people with their earnings. So let's, you know, we'll probably revisit this Pats crash again. But remember, it's done on no volume. It's done because of machines. But remember, it's done on no volume. It's done because of machines. But remember, it's done on no volume. It's done because of machines. No one even has time to think to buy. Someone obviously screwed up and put in a big sell order, and it goes down like that. And, you know, we should get used to that because we're up a lot on a percentage basis. But let's just not forget that the markets showed the same lack of class and power and honesty and truth that we have seen in every kind of one of these flash crashes. It's not different. The market got phony again. It's a shame.
Hey, you know who lives in this house? A great big phony. That's right. A phony lives here. A big fat phony.
But it can't handle the volume and it can't handle this level of selling. Opportunities come when the market breaks. And the market just broke again. We haven't seen it break in a long time.
What?
It's too bad.
Jim, let's look at the volatility here. The gauge, the VIX above 30. We were about 33 earlier.
Well, that's
that thing's really
too.
just
that's
kind of jumped higher.
Kelly. That's funny.
But do you see them going hand in hand? I mean, when you're talking, so explain to people when they say, wait a minute.
coming in and selling, and I see it's too fast to buy. There's a lot of stuff that's come up too much, absolutely. But, you know, there are stocks that are literally back to, you know, where you could say that, okay, we've repealed a lot of the gain. And it happens so quickly that it's hard to even think, well, wait a second, is that price real? 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 Maybe I want to buy that Procter & Gamble at $80. But you can't. Because just some machines coming in, hitting it down. Because just some machines coming in, hitting it down. Because just some machines coming in, hitting it down. Because just some machines coming in, hitting it down. You can't get your orders in on time. It's the same crummy, doesn't really work market in the speed, you know, when you have the speed of light. So we sit there, we're mesmerized, we think something's wrong. But you know what? Yep. Just remember the flash crash a couple years ago, another flash crash a few years ago. When the market can't handle this kind of trading, you get this. But don't freak out. Look for something you like to buy.
Jim,
Just
we
do
will
that.
give you a net.
My killers. My killers who will not take no for an answer. My fucking warriors who will not hang up the phone until their client either buys or fucking dies!
It's important to be hysterical and not be rational. And I say that because I saw the trucks, the local news trucks.
Out front.
Yeah, yeah. You know, that's always, I don't know, I shouldn't say always, but maybe 8 out of 10 is a bottom because they get in, they see the trucks there, and they're great. I tweeted one of those pictures because you see those trucks, it says, wow, we're about to have something big happen. It often means that we had something big happen. Remember, if you have been trading between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, you'd say there's a new bull market because there was a huge spike in the futures. We all know that this
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. We all know sleeping after the Eagles' victory would be a big mistake. You got to really take it in. XIV went bust last night. That's a particular piece of paper that you and I are now discovering.
Yes.
Turns out to be a lot of people who are hiding in that and selling volatility.
We're going to talk more about
they
that.
Thought it was an asset class.
In terms of these ETNs and the prospectuses thereof. Yeah.
But I think it's important to point out the direction is certainly right, given that spike in bonds. The velocity of the direction seems to be exacerbated by these products that people always come up with. Not unlike, David, if you remember in 87, when they came up with portfolio insurance.
Right.
If you remember in August of 2015, Mr. Bullard, by the way, with some very calming comments. But if you remember, you go back, when were we this much oversold? I've got the S&P oscillator in front of me. August of 2015, wow, that was a great time to buy.
It was. Let's talk a bit more about August of 2015.
Well,
because we were
like
down 11, 12%.
Feels like
it was quantitatively driven, many would say, as is often going to be the case now because the machines dictate so much and the algorithms do.
What?
It was quantitatively driven, many would say, as is often going to be the case now because the machines dictate so much and the algorithms do.
He does know he's on live TV, right?
It was quantitatively driven, many would say, as is often going to be the case now because the machines dictate so much and the algorithms do. That was on Chinese devaluation. There were a number of other concerns.
That interview that Mr. Bullard did at 2:15 on Friday on XM.
Right.
It's like, wow. Kind of a footnote.
But we were down dramatically over a 2-week period, and now, of course, it's just a little
and we look
blip.
back and we say, why was that? You know, we can say it was because of the Fed.
It could be anybody. It could have been Santa Claus. It could have been the Easter Bunny. It could have been, I mean, right? Who knows? Who knows who it could have been? We have no idea. It's not like they just fucking said who it was, right?
Why was that? You know, we can say it was because of the Fed.
Right.
We can say it was because of interest rates, or we can say it's
but is that somewhat akin to what we've seen over these last...
for the flash crash.
Yes,
and there were a lot of people who were saying it was because of Greece. Now, David, you and I said that there was 8 million people in Greece.
Yeah.
Did that really cause a 1,000-point loss? No, the machines broke down, but we always want to identify a villain. There is no Lex Luthor.
No, but when we look at the technicals here, when we look at the quantitatively driven models, and we wonder how much further there is to go if you can try to ascertain that, based at least on the action that took place back in 2015 in August, if it was somewhat similar to what we're seeing here, we're not quite done then, are we?
No, but I think what you do, I like to, this idea of the market really does break down as a concept.
So the market is just a concept now?
Because I could have said that, did Exxon really go up 5 at 3 a.m. and then go down 10 from there at 7? No, I mean, it's a real company. It's the largest oil company in the world, but that's the equivalent of what would happen. So I say pick something that you really like. I mean, let's use a stock like Costco, okay? Costco's made its quarter. You have to believe right now, as of this morning, that the wealth effect's been destroyed. No one's going to go get those free samples in the unbelievable crab legs at Costco this weekend. And I would tell you that's probably wrong.
Mmm, delicious. I will seriously consider purchasing this product. Oh, what have we here? May I partake? Mmm. Oh, sausage son. Plan to buy great amount for samurai buddies.
Sir, you don't have to keep moving to the back of the line. You can have as many as you want. They're free.
What are you talking about? Hey, can I have some more sausage? Yeah, me too.
So anyways, guys, I hope you liked that funny little thing that I made there for you guys, but I'm just trying to fucking, put it out there for you. Put this information out there for you. and try to dissect it a little bit so that we can all really understand what is really going on. So, if you guys are looking at the markets today, everything seems to be calming down, settling down, climbing back up slowly. And again, we will see how the rest of the week goes from here. All right. Remember, I'm still expecting the crypto market, you know, to be a little bearish for a little bit. Not too long, just a little bit, few weeks. Same maybe with this market, but we'll see how long. By the end of the week, we already might be in the green. It might be just this week of crap, but I really don't think so. I really don't think that they're trying to scare anyone. I really just think that they're just, you know, using this as a political tool, as said before by others. That this is just a way to shake the weak hands out, and that's it. And continue having the weak hands investing in Costco and shit like that, and continue losing their money and continuing this thing. It's not going to stop. So again, we'll see how the market ends today. We'll see how it goes tomorrow and the next day and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel like we've already passed this little bump in the road, and they just needed to do something like this in order to continue going up, and that's it. And not have many hands in the pot. Okay, you know, just letting the robots do their job. So, and just like the whole thing with the cryptocurrency market, I really do think that it was extremely orchestrated all the way through. So, you know, just like it's, you know, just like you saw this orchestrated drop, you know, I feel that we're going to see this orchestrated, you know, run up. And it's just going to continue going like that, up and down, like someone said in one of our circles, you know, crocodile teeth. Sound familiar? So, yeah, we shall see what happens. I mean, we are already seeing what's happening. The fact that this guy said those things on live TV yesterday and this morning, and it's out there, and how people just seem to like brush it off, not really understand that. Especially the people that watch this guy or those channels religiously, they just don't understand it. They don't understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. They just don't. And then when someone like us, when we see shit like that, we're like, holy crap. And you know, it just goes back down to that whole thing where they got to tell you what's about to happen, so that way when it does happen, they don't feel bad for it, because they already told you. You should have been listening. Okay? So they pretty much, Jim pretty much laid it out there for us, okay? So he pretty much laid it out and said, hey, there's just a little temporary bump in the road, and it's going to be fucking blue, green skies, what are blue skies, green pastures from here on in. So let's go. Let's, you know, buy Costco, buy some crack plagues, get some of that Kirkland brand. But yeah, let's, I mean, I don't know if it was on purpose that he said what he said, or if it was a slip up, but I don't think it was a slip up if he said it 2 days in a row. That's all I have to say about that. All right. So yeah, man, we're living in some really, really interesting times. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cut this video short today. I have a lot of work to do. Got an event to shoot tonight. A lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, hopefully with a green market all around. Crypto, the Dow, gold, silver, the whole fucking nine. All right, we'll see. I have no idea. And we'll just see what happens, all right? And then we'll pick this up again tomorrow and the next day and the next day as usual. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this program. I really hope you enjoyed today's dissection, you know, color commentary on CNBC. And yeah, leave your comments below. Please like, please share, please follow me on Steam and on DTube, the whole fucking nine. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. And if you still have some fiat left, if you still got anything left, buy. I was able to get some Litecoins yesterday at 125. 125? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, I know. I couldn't even fucking believe it. As soon as I saw the price, I was like, buy. It was only a few, but hey, fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Like those few are gonna be worth a lot. All right. Anyway. They're gonna go nicely with the ones I had from fucking $40 ago. Anyway, all right, guys. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thanks again for watching, and here, a virtual toke. Oh, by the way, a little Blue Dream I'm smoking today. It's pretty nice, pretty chill, pretty mellow. Love it. Thanks again for watching, guys.